with 4 floats. We have an off float, an on float, alarm float, and a lag float. The alarm float is going to come up first. The on float, and the first pump's going to come on. Then the alarm float is going to come on third. And after the alarm float, the lag float will come on, which turns on both pumps at the same time. And then the distance between the on float and the off float is the runtime of the pumps. Now the on float will go down first, and the off float will go down slowly. Once it's the bottom, the system will shut off. In here we have an alternator. That's the one. And to every cycle of the pumps, it will switch position of the first pump and the second pump, whichever one comes on, which one comes on first. If you have an issue with pump 1, you can lock it on to pump 2, so that one will always come on. If you have a problem with pump 2, lock it on to pump 1. And otherwise, keep it in a normal position, right in the middle, and alternate.
Is that still controlled by the float? If you did pump 1 or pump 2, is it still controlled by the float? The float switch?
Well, yeah, it'll be controlled that way, but
it'll still go on while it's not a manual.
Yeah, in the normal position, they will alternate which pump comes on first.
Right.
So pump 1 comes on, and then it settles down, and it comes off again. Pump 2 will come on first. Okay. So that way, there one pump doesn't sit in the water for too long.
Right, so if pump 2 is not working and you set it on pump 1.
Yep, if pump 2 is all clogged up, just set it for pump 2, and only that pump will run.
But it'll still run, cycle on and off?
Yes,
okay.
the same exact way. As the pumps come on, these lights right here will come on. Those are your pump lights. If there's an issue and water gets into the oil chamber, there is a probe seal, and whichever one, pump 1 or pump 2, whichever probe seal is hit by water in the oil chamber, that light will come on and shut that pump off, and let the other pump run.
If water gets into...
if water gets in the oil chamber of the pump, there's a little probe in there that the water will hit, and it sends a signal back to the ground.
Okay. Are they typically running underwater? Will they run underwater? But it's just a seal.
Yeah, the submersible pump.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just protection so you doesn't ruin the pump, or your system doesn't flood. Up here we have an alarm, which we have a light and a noisemaker called it's piezo. Over here is the alarm switch. Always keep it in the on position. And if you need to test it.
Silence button on the side of the panel.
Yes, and there's a silence button over on the side. If it's going off and it keeps going off, you get a nuisance alarm or something, just hit that and give us a call. We'll come down and take care of it. Or we can call you on the phone and help you out. Up here we have 2 fuses in here for the panel. And we have 2 fuses down here, an alarm fuse and a control fuse. If one of those goes, you have an issue, those are easy to replace. You go to the hardware store, pick one of those up. And
assuming they're common size fuses?
Yeah.
Common size?
Oh yeah.
They're nothing.
No, I mean, they're smaller, but they're pretty common.
Okay.
So.
Do you leave spare fuses anywhere in here?
No. No. Any questions?
Like an idea, it has to be a fuses in there, you know.
It would be.
If you change it and then it blows, then you know you got some issue or something.
So the difference between this self pump and the other one is that there's 2 in here and there's only 1 over there?
Correct.
Is that right? Duplex. What did you call that one? A simplex?
Simplex. This is a duplex.
Okay.
So we have problems with the outside drains getting full, and so even though the pumps, the old traditional pumps would be working, there's no place to pump the water to. Was there a resolution of that, or is that still going to be the same situation?
Those are outside.
Drains. So they pumps to the street drains, correct?
This right here pumps.
Yes.
Yes, pumps to the outside
Okay.
street drains. Yeah.
So when those
So-
street drains fill up, you know, we're still going to back up in the basement.
Well,
So we were looking for, amongst ourselves, we were looking for an overflow that when those outside drains full, that it would pump the water out into the street or someplace, but there is no such thing.
Well, there's a check valve here to keep it from coming backwards into the pit.
Right, the backflow, right, that covers it from not coming in.
Yeah. So this should be safe from the street,
Right.
or it is safe from the street. So if that backs up, you shouldn't really get it back up here.
Right, but we can still flood in the basement because there's no place for the water to
It'll
go.
flood.
Yeah, for this water, there's no place for this water to go. Does it typically, you said it typically floods out there, or it gets clogged up?
When we get extremely heavy rains and it's, I don't know, the high tide, whatever there's some situation in which it regularly floods. Yeah, and these drains, the pumps here just don't keep up. There's no place to pump the water to because the outside drains
Yeah.
are full. So, yeah, so the basement backs up and floods. It actually happened not too
I mean,
long ago.
how is that problem usually like resolved? Does the town come out and do something?
Well,
or-
eventually the outside line's clear and, you know, and then it starts pumping the water out and it'll come down and wet back,
Yeah.
squeegee the basement and
Unfortunately,
I
I
hope it doesn't
yeah.
get up to the level
Yeah.
of the elevator pit for the electric cables.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do about that.
Well, the one thing that it could do is run an overflow pipe that doesn't go into the street drains above the level, you know, whether it's out on the other side or someplace else, so they would pump the water out into, I don't know, to the gutter on the street or something.
That's a question for your contractor.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have anything to do with this.
Right,
setup.
right.
So what's the most common issues that you've seen with these? Anything we should be looking out for, or?
Honestly, with
Faults.
with the storm drains, not really. I mean, it's just water. There's nothing to clog them up. And honestly, if it was one of these, I would say it'd be a leak in the a leak in the seal and water getting into the pump. And then, like I said, one of these the seal leaks will go off.
Okay.
The biggest issue we see with these is that because it's groundwater, certain kinds of the year, if it gets really dry and they sit long enough, it could seize up. But here we are at the beginning of September, and that thing's still running. So my suspicions are it runs year round. And you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Any literature in there, like the fuse size and this and that,
I mean, everything.
that's on there?
Yeah, the panel right here, like you,
The fuse
most different,
and
you
what
know,
on
but
there?
I mean, fuse sizes, probably scare off fuse.
Just pull it out and check.
Yeah.
Yeah, 250 volt, 3 amp max fuse.
Yeah, control room, yeah.
Oh, it'll all be in the closeout manual as well. We'll unfold that literature. All right. Any more questions? Ian?
Where's the other phone?
It's in the trash room.
Okay. Is that with a cover over?
Yeah, it looks similar.
Now, are we supposed to attempt repairs or call you first? If we,
Whatever your policies are.
Yeah, it'll be based on the warranty. We have all that.
So
Okay.
is there a cover that comes off there to gain access to clean it out the pit if you get debris in the pit?
I would say one of these right here.
Oh, you have to disconnect
Yeah,
the
disconnect
piping
it
to do it.
and pick it up. Yeah.
Okay, before
Well,
we
no, you don't
just
disconnect it. Well. Yes, they are hard piped all the way down. So if you wanted to pick one up, you would have to take up the whole pipe and pump.
Okay.
Anybody else?
What are the three floats do again?
You have the off float,
Yes.
the on float, alarm float, and the lag float.
Okay.
The off float will come up first. They're set at different heights.
Yeah.
So the off float will come on first, and then the on float, and that'll turn the first pump on, whether it be the pump 1 or pump 2. If it gets up to the third float will come up, and the alarm will come off.
Yeah.
And then the fourth, that's if you have an issue with the first pump.
Okay.
And then the fourth float will come up, and it's the lag float, and it'll turn on the second pump.
So we'll run both at the same time if you get that much water?
If you get that much water, or if you have an issue with the first pump and that much water does come in, again, and just that one, the other pump will run only. The reason why we do that is that way there, if the first pump doesn't work, and then the alarm comes off, it gives you time and us time to fix the issue with the first one, and the second one will just run.
So that was probably the only time that's going to go on, the alarm, right?
What's that?
Is when you have an issue with the pump.
Well, if he says, if you have a lot of, a lot of the groundwater, heavy rain, whatever, and it rises up quickly, that way they're both running, they'll suck it out faster. And the reason why we do the second pump last is because if you, try to kick that one on first before you hit the alarm, if both pumps go, that's when you'll hear the alarm, and then at that point it's too late.
Too late, right?
So you don't want that.
Do we have an alarm company tied in like we used to have?
No, this is just a local alarm, right? There's no,
Yeah.
it's not tied into something, but we might be able to tie it in.
No. There are auxiliary contacts that you can send back to an alternate location.
Yeah, which I think we'll do. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good, Leslie.